ain't got a title. See, you can't avoid the suggestion that progression is linked to aggression. See, Parliament's in session for a war of oppression, to censor secession and census to lessen. And I get the impression a financial obsession had led us to a nearly 20-year recession. We've got to learn that lesson. And there will be no digression, there can be no discretion. There will be no confession, there will be no concession. When it's their profession to cause deep depression, that suppression of expression will lessen our civilization. And to be progressive, that's to be labelled woke. That desire to change evaporates like smoke. And the politicians treat it all like a joke, like the war on drugs, as long as it don't affect their coke. But there's more we can do before we ultimately croak. What more will it take before we're provoked? What more fuel for the fire that's there to be stoked? And I know it's more grey than it is black and white, but to progress the dawn, it's the night we must fight. And you can just take a first world power and shake it up over ice. Viewing resistance as something to scour, AI propaganda and hate will suffice. Epstein file redactions, they leave a taste sour. Corruption and evil still hides in plain sight. And a modern Gestapo and the fall of two towers, which started an age of not very fucking nice. And neoliberalism says the status quo is alright. Yeah, the adults are talking, shut up and good night. But the time for debates has passed out of sight, and the embers are smouldering, catch a match to a light. You should always punch Nazis, that's always morally right. Well, do you know what? You can reform this, you scum, because we won't succumb. And I bite my thumb at any boot boy brown shirt who's making up sums or playing dumb in affluent suburb or in a city slum, because they're drawing the lines and creating divides. Between you and me, between me and you, between us and them, between them and us. Between us and them, between them and us, between the backseat of a Bentley and the backseat of a bus. Between those who resent, those who present an alternative to how it's set up. Between those who are sent to sow discord and dissent, and those who just struggle to get up. Between disposable income and increasing debt. Between those who will come and those who are left. Between those who have leisure for tweeting and those who have to choose between eating and heating. Between hereditary landowners and the call centre phoners and the 3 homeowners and the living aloners and those stuck on streets soaking wet. Because from the top of the class to the top of the tower, at the cost of your labour, this shower will sell you any old tap. You think a vote will change that? Now, mush, look at the past, it's clear to be seen. Progress is made on the streets, not the screen. Look at Che, look at Lenin, look at Dessalines. Look at Dr. King, look at Mick Lynch. Look at all those before you who have been. See, divide and conquer, that's in what they trust. They just blame the other for causing the rust. And they want to blame those in small boats and not fat cats. They want to blame council houses and not penthouse flats. They want to blame unions and not CEOs. They want you to blame your neighbour, not all of those at the top of the system, not facing resistance, because your existence, well, that's a commodity to be bought. And if something is free, and it seems too good to be true, then, my friends, you must be taught that through no misconduct and this you can't obstruct. In that case, you are the product. If you don't like that, well, you can get fucked. See, you got to think for yourself. You got to start a new media. Live in good health and reject what they're feeding you. Use your aggression, take over control over tools of oppression. Don't make the next generation pay the toll. Because the one thing they can never take is your soul. And they've ruined the blue in whatever shade they grift. And the Overton window shifts right, so we need an uplift. And I'm no political scientist, but I'm willing to bet that I can promise you this. Yes, I'm willing to bet that I can promise you this. I can almost guarantee that you're on their list. So in this case, I'm afraid I must insist that you raise your fist and refuse to enlist. And you raise your fist. You do not cease and desist. You raise your fist whether sober or pissed. You raise your fist and you use that red mist. You raise that fist. Raise that fist. Raise that fist. Wow. Resist.
Yes!